The Fresno Police Department held a press conference today to give an update on the two murders that occurred in Fresno on Sunday. I'm Emma Ott, and we have the latest on MyTV 53 News at 8.
Central Valley Fuego's coming off a big 2-1 win. I'm Steven Gomez with more tonight.
Also tonight, it's all about the free watermelon. Michael Wells from Stillwell News takes us to Kingsburg for this unique event. Those stories and more next in prime time.
New, local, unique. MyTV 53 News at 8 starts right now.
And a very good evening. Welcome to the San Joaquin Valley's only 8 p.m. news. I am Austin Reed. It's Monday, July the 17th. We appreciate you tuning in. First at 8, two separate homicides rocked Fresno over the weekend. One case involved a young husband who was murdered while walking home from a party with his wife. New tonight, reporter Emma Ott has new details in both investigations from Fresno PD. Emma's in our news center with our top story.
The first of the two murders occurred around 4 p.m. on Sunday, where 46-year-old Silvano Villafierro was shot and killed in central Fresno. The shooting happened inside an apartment on Clinton and Weber, where witnesses say a fight occurred between the victim and suspect prior to the shooting. When officers arrived, Silvano was suffering a gunshot wound to his upper body. Life-saving measures were performed, and Silvano was then transported to CRMC, where he later died.
Those will be classified as murders number 19 and number 20.
Police have identified the suspect as 28-year-old Keelan White. His whereabouts remain unknown as police continue to search. Officials also mentioned this was not his first offense and that White has a dangerous criminal history involving gang violence. The second murder on Sunday was that of 25-year-old Simon Martinez, who was shot and killed after leaving a party with his wife in southwest Fresno. The shooting happened just after midnight when officers got a call from a disturbance to the area of Thorn and Geary. Once police arrived, they located Simon Martinez suffering from multiple gunshot wounds to his upper torso area. His 27-year-old wife also suffered a gunshot wound. Both individuals were transported to CRMC, where unfortunately Martinez later died from his injuries.
And it's very tragic. And so we did collect some physical evidence. That information I cannot share with you, but we are actively working this case. We'll be working with the Department of Justice to see if we can locate some DNA. We have recovered some video, but there's video that's still out there. And we're asking for the public's help. These type of cases here cannot be solved unless we get information that comes to us, to the community. So if you have information on this case or the other case, please feel free to dial 621-7000, or you can always remain anonymous by dialing 498-STOP.
Martinez was trying to fight off the assailant when police say another vehicle showed up with two men inside, shooting Martinez and his wife. The shooting is not suspected to be gang affiliated, as both Simon and his wife have no criminal history and are said to be innocent. This is the 20th homicide that Fresno has seen this year, which is a 40% decrease, surprisingly enough, from last year. I'm Emma Ott, reporting with MyTV 53 News at 8.
Emma Ott on the story. Thank you for that. We have another homicide investigation to tell you about. Last night around 11:30 p.m., Merced PD received several calls about a shooting in the 1200 block of R Street in Merced. Officers responded and located a 47-year-old man suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Life-saving efforts were performed, but the man was pronounced dead at the scene. Detectives and crime scene personnel responded. They are right now conducting a thorough canvass of the area for video surveillance and attempting to locate anyone who may have witnessed the shooting. There are no active leads at this time, and the investigation continues. The victim's identity is being withheld pending notification to the next of kin. And we have a homicide arrest to tell you about. Exactly 1 week ago, officers with Porterville PD responded to the Palm Tree Inn regarding an unresponsive male subject who was bleeding from the head. Officers and medical personnel arrived on scene and found the male dead. The victim did sustain a single gunshot wound to the right shoulder, which exited his left shoulder. After an extensive investigation over the weekend, detectives were able to identify Oscar Zavala as the suspect in this investigation. Now, the investigation led detectives to a home on the 100 block of North F Street in Porterville. Utilizing the department's SWAT team, a search warrant was served at the home where Zavala was taken into custody without incident.